We'll go ahead and call the Urban Services Council meeting to order. The first order of business is to elect officers. The floor is now open for the nomination for chairman.
Second.
I hear a motion that we cease nominations and elect me by acclamation.
Yes.
A motion, a second for that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right. Next, we moved to co-chair. Any nominations for co-chair? I second.
Well, thank you.
Well, I will hear a motion to cease nominations and elect them by acclamation.
Motion to cease.
And I second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All right, next to be secretary. You nominate Mark?
I nominate Mark Preston.
I hear
Second.
I hear a motion to cease nomination and elect him by acclamation. I second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Good job, guys. Let's move on to number 3, discuss the fiscal year 2024 urban services budget. You got that in front of you. I've served on the budget committee. We went over this. But we can go line item if y'all want to look at it and got questions or what. I mean, way it looks, we're not raising taxes and leaving everything the same as last year. I mean, but we are dipping into the fund balance a little bit.
What is the fund balance?
Well, it's something.
So you're looking at a proposed ending fund balance of 1.239,211.
Yeah, it's on that last page down at the bottom there.
And that's about it.
That's plenty.
I always, since I've been serving on urban services, I like to keep it at least that or $1.5 million, but you know. But that is, I mean,
That's fine.
fine.
Last year we budgeted for a 1.062 million fund balance, and we're going to be ending with 1.5. So the budget worked great.
Aaron?
So the 1.2 is probably going to end up more closer to the 1.5, 1.6.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, more or less, I think in the sheriff's department budget, we added one more officer in the urban services on it and one dispatcher. On that.
Will you repeat that last part? We added what?
On the sheriff's department budget in urban services, added one officer. You'll see that on page go to the page 2 or 4 there. It's got the sheriff's department salary there.
Yes.
It's just. Now, he was asking for 2 officers, but we got him down to 1. I mean, my biggest deal is why does urban services had to pay extra for officer, but I mean, we agreed maybe to do 1, but we need to look at, I mean, from now on, I don't know if we need to keep every year putting another officer in urban services, whatever, but maybe he ain't gonna need him. Well, I think he's pretty well staffed and have enough crew on this for this. Like I said, he asked for an officer and a dispatcher, and the budget finance agreed, you know, with that. So we're still doing all this without, you know, raising taxes. So if y'all want to look at the sheriff's department salary, I mean, budget, go down through there. If you got any questions, we'll try to answer. And then he is asking patrol car. Was it one coming out of urban? But the budget finance is recommended is patrol cars come out of the ARPA funds.
Correct.
Yeah.
If you want to go, okay, with the sheriff's budget, go over to you got the fire prevention, the next page. Anybody got any questions with that? All right, we'll move over to page 3 here of the waste pickup. The solid waste fund. Anybody got any questions on that? Go by line item by line item. If you got any questions, we'll try to answer them.
Mr. Chairman, if I may.
Yes.
Amy, was Cliff not asking for a traffic issue?
Not out of urban services. That was out of the solid waste fund, which is 116.
Yes.
Okay. Is there a reason it didn't come out of urban services since that's what it serves?
It's not for residential. That's the roll-off truck. I think that is mainly for county business.
Yes, that's right.
So it's the one that picks up the dump.
Yes,
Mhm.
and that's coming out of 116.
Right. Actually, I believe it's coming out of ARPA.
Or, okay, yeah, we agree to ARPA on that too. The budget finance are recommending most of the purchases like the vehicles and the stuff like that out of ARPA, which is making a dent in our ARPA funds. But this is a year that people's asking, you know, like Sheriff was asking for 7 cars, Cliff's asking for that, he's asking for a backhoe. Several things this time.
That's what those funds are for?
That's right. And then Cliff needs there, I mean, he's scraped by
Oh,
for
I
years,
know.
I mean, what he's. You know,
Yeah, he definitely is equipment.
So it wasn't the residential trash truck he's needing, it was just the commercial dumpster truck. But like, so there's 2, is it the dumpster truck or is it the roll-off?
I do not know the difference between the two. I know it's a roll-off.
I think it's one.
The roll-off is the one for the really big, ones, the long ones. And the other one just has the 2 forks that flips the big ones over.
I think it's the big one, I think.
So that would be accounting, because that would be
Yeah.
all it.
That's what he's wanting, hauls it back to field. I think
Okay.
that's the one he's,
That makes sense.
yes. All right, we'll move on to. No more questions on that. We'll move, what's the next page?
Ports,
Huh?
it's ports and fair boards there.
There's nothing budgeted for that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All righty, guys. Anybody else got any questions before everybody else gets rolled in on our urban services here? I hear a motion that we set the tax levy at what's showing here and recommend that to the whole county court.
Absolutely.
Got a motion? A second. All in favor, say aye. That's about all we need to do. Anything else?
Any other business?
Any other business? We don't usually, our main function is urban services to set the tax levy at this time, but maybe around January, we'll come back, and look at the budget again. I mean, that's about the only time we meet is here for this to set the tax levy, but maybe in January, we can meet again and look at the budget, make sure everything is revisit the budget. All right, do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second. Appreciate y'all coming.